This short instructional video from Text to Get is going to show you how to set up a mobile marketing campaign with an integrated email response. Start by navigating to the top of the screen and logging in. When you reach the Campaign Manager, click on the Set Up a New Campaign under the My Campaigns tab near the top of the page. Now we need to decide which keyword we're going to use. For our campaign today, we're going to use the word measure, which we have already bought. So we navigate to the drop-down box, select Measure, and click on it. An email in SMS text response campaign type is the default. The way this campaign works can be seen in this flowchart. The texter texts the keyword measure to 818181. They then receive the reply, which we'll specify in one of the later stages of this video. Ours today thanks people for texting Audi and asks them to reply with their email address. If they reply with their email address, they then receive another message thanking them. Alternatively, this reply text could also provide more information about the product, a mobile coupon, a web address, or even a free phone number. The possibilities are endless, so long as it's 80 characters or less. At the same time the text message is sent, an email that we'll put together later in the video is sent to the address the texter replied with. Remember that all numbers who text and email addresses that are sent are saved to your Text to Get account and available for future push marketing opportunities. This could be through a text, an email, or the email address could be saved and used in conjunction with social media such as Facebook or Twitter. For more information on any of these options, refer to www.texttoget.com. For this campaign, we're going to opt not to receive a weekly email report, but if you want to receive an email report, then go ahead and select the frequency. Select the email you would like this report sent to, check the box, notify me via email. Now you need to select the start date for your campaign. We are setting this campaign up in the future, so we're going to have the start date as February 19th, 2011. To make it easier when you're running campaigns, it's good to add a reference. This will help you identify the campaign in the Campaign Managers section. For today, we're going to call our campaign Audi Measure Campaign. Type in your design reference, and if everything looks right, click Continue. Now we need to set up the particulars of the email campaign. First, type in the subject for your email. This is what will appear in the email subject line for the campaign when a texter receives it in their email inbox. Next, select the campaign from Name. This is what will appear in the form field of your texter's email client when they receive your email. So we want our email to be coming from Audi. We're going to type that in. Next, you put in the From email address. This is email address your campaign will come from. So we're going to have ours come from audi@texttoget.co.nz. Finally, you want to put in the reply to email address. If your recipients reply to the emails they receive, this is the email address it's going to go to. By default, it's the same as the From email address, but if you want it going to a different address, specify this in this box. If everything looks correct, click Continue and head to the next step. Today we're going to opt for the Advanced HTML campaign. You can use this to upload a pre-prepared HTML file and associated documents directly. If you're looking to use a more simplistic method with an editor, refer to our tutorial video on how to use the basic email campaign. The first step is to enter the initial text response. This is what your texters will receive as a reply to their initial message. This can be done whatever you choose. You're limited to 160 characters with spaces and need to ask the texter to reply with their email address. Next, you need to enter the final text message. This is the reply that texters will receive if they choose to reply to your initial message with their email address. So for all of the texters that reply to your campaign, they automatically get information sent to whatever email address they send. To change, text your new email. You can then add an 80-character prefix to this in the box below. Our reply says, "Thanks for texting Audi. Look out for more information from us soon." Now you need to import the HTML page. This is really easy. All you need to do is click on Browse, navigate to the HTML file, and double-click. This file will be uploaded at the end of this section. Next, you need to add in all of the other files that are part of your HTML page. This could be CSS files or pictures or any other necessary file. These need to all be zipped into a single file. Then, just like your HTML page, browse, select the zip file, double-click, and upload. Like the HTML page, this will be uploaded at the end of this section. Finally, you need to add a text-only email response. This is what texters who have an incompatible email client will see. It's usually best to prepare this, so we're just going to copy and paste our pre-prepared Audi email. If everything above looks correct, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Import My Campaign. You'll get to preview how it looks in the next step. Now you need to approve to content. To preview how it looks, you can look at both the HTML and the text-only versions. First, we're going to look at the HTML version. This preview looks exactly how we envisioned it would, with all of the files properly uploaded. So we can close this window and go and check the text-only response. Again, as expected, this looks really basic with the text only. Everything looks fine, so we can close this window and move on to the next step. If you want to double check how everything looks, then you can put in your email address, click Send My Message, and you'll receive a test email in your inbox. Once you've gotten everything looking perfect, click on Approve Content. The next screen is the summary of all of the campaign. Go ahead and check all these details, and if everything looks right, click on Activate My Campaign. If you haven't yet paid for this campaign and aren't running a flat rate subscription, you'll now be taken to the payment screen. For more information on the advantages of running a flat rate subscription, refer to our other videos. Now hopefully everything's gone through properly and you're seeing this screen, which means that your campaign setup is complete and will initiate on the date which you selected earlier in the campaign setup. Hopefully, this should be all the information you need to continue with your mobile marketing. But if you need more information, don't hesitate to contact us by calling 1-877-780-2023. Text MAX to 818181 or visit www.textaget.com.